Bird feeders are very simple things to make. If you don't want to buy one, I'm going to show you a really simple way to make one with things you just have laying around the house. And the best part is it's free and it only takes a few minutes. The first thing you're going to need is a post. For that purpose, I found a piece of pipe about 6 feet long, which should do pretty well. You can also use a broom handle or something like that. Now that you have your post, you're going to need a platform. Any kind of small scrap piece of wood will do, but I chose a 1x2 about 6 inches long. All you need to do is either screw or nail it to the top of the post. Because I have a metal pipe, I'm going to have to take another small piece of wood and shave it down and insert it into the pipe to give the platform something to hold on to. Okay, I've attached the platform to the pipe with my small piece of wood, and now all I need is the feeder. The feeder is really easy because you don't have to make it. All you need to do is get a small jar that everybody has. In this case, this is an old jelly jar. Something with a wide mouth and not too deep because you don't want your bird friends to get caught in it. Then all you have to do is attach this to the platform, and that's it. I've attached a couple small screws to the side of the wooden post, and all you need to do is put your jelly jar on top like this and attach it with like a rubber band, or in this case I have an old bungee cord, and all you need to do is wrap it around and attach it, and you're set. It's done. There's your bird feeder. Now, most of the bird feeders I've seen are not squirrel proof. That's one of the reasons I use the metal post. It's a little bit hard for squirrels to shimmy up a metal post rather than a wooden post. And if you want to make it even more squirrel proof, you can put some grease on it and they'll slide right off. One of the things I like about using a glass jar is the glass jar is smooth, and it's really hard for squirrels to grab a hold of it. Another reason why I used a small platform is because it's harder for squirrels to jump onto it from a tree or something like that. So you have a small surface area, you have a smooth glass jar, and you have a metal post, which makes it reasonably well squirrel proof. Now, there are a couple drawbacks to this kind of feeder. For one thing, it's only big enough for one bird at a time. So the other birds are going to have to wait for their turn. But from what I've seen from my other feeder, which I built earlier, the other birds are very content to sit in the bushes until the bird on the platform is done, and then they come over and they start dining themselves. Another drawback from this kind of feeder is that when it rains, the food will get wet. But with this type of feeder, I don't put so much food in it all at once. I only use 3 or 4 tablespoons of food at a time, so if anything happens, like it gets wet or something like that, all I have to do is take the jar off and dump it, clean it out, and put in some more food, and it's good to go. When I was young, there was an old saying, the proof is in the pudding. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some actual birds visiting my feeder. And so you can decide for yourself whether this bird feeder is worth building or not. But I think it is. Happy birding!